Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. These are more of my unused business cards, and I'm using a black background so you can clearly see what I'm doing. My plan today is to cut these into 3 or 4 different sizes. This is very simple. I'm going to start by cutting these into strips. Okay, that will be the smallest one. And these are a little bit thicker. Now, this is a very simple procedure. Even young kids can do it with some supervision. There's no fancy cut work here. It's just measuring the thinnest one, medium size, and then I have here a thicker size. Here will be the biggest size. So you kind of get the idea. It's a gradation of different sizes. Here, let me put this to one side so it's much clearer to understand. So we have the smallest ones, the thinnest ones, gradually becoming thicker and thicker, and then finally I have this size. Okay, now I'm going to keep going. Now this can be a little tedious, so while I am cutting this off camera, I'd like to show some more submissions from all over the world. They are truly wonderful and I am very appreciative. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a wonderful collection of talent from all over. Now, this is Lucas Arctic, and this is Lucas Delo Blue. Now, as you can see, I've arranged them in changing sizes with the skinniest pieces in the middle, and then the medium size cards on the quarter of the way, and then at the very end are the larger sizes. So it's kind of an illusion. It's an optical illusion that it's going inwards. So I will put, hope this is not too much. I'm going to put some Arctic blue here in the middle. I'm using a brush to help me spread. And then phthalo blue on the edges. I'm going to even it out with a larger brayer. Now it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get these pieces off because they are very small, but that's part of the design. Now I'm putting some pressure because I want to get the paint into the crevices, because this business card is a little thicker than normal. It's actually thicker than cardstock. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take these off. kind of resembles a brick wall because the rectangular pieces sort of alternate. Now I want to mention, before I did this printing session, I did clean and oil the plate just to make sure that the paper is not going to tear. Because I notice every time I oil the plate and clean it well, it releases the paper much more easily, and it makes printing a little more of a pleasant experience. Almost there. Thank you for bearing with me because this can get tedious. Okay, I think I have all of them. Now what I will do is let this dry partially, not completely, but I would say 60–70% to make it dry enough that it doesn't smear when I put the second layer, but wet enough that it will stick when I pull the paper off, as you will see in a moment. So don't go away, I will be right back. Okay, this is somewhat dry. I didn't want it to get too dry because I want to make sure that it will transfer. This is cadmium orange, very bright color, and I think it will contrast well with the blue. And this is Indian yellow. Now hopefully the second layer will activate the first one. is definitely too much paint. I'm going to have to offload this. I'm offloading it on a piece of cardstock. I might be able to use it as collage material. Again, I'm going to introduce some marks with my magic wand. I think the marks kind of break up the monotony of the geometric design. Okay. This is my Richardson watercolor paper. I'm going to leave this for 5 minutes, maybe even more, because I do want the first layer to transfer along with the second one. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is really exciting. I hope the image transferred. I think we have a good transfer here. I think cleaning and oiling the plate really pays off. It's a very striking contrast, just what I was hoping for. Check that out. I think it's a very standalone print. I usually cannot leave well enough alone, but when I look at this, I think this is it. I think it stands alone by itself, so it doesn't need anything else. So I will air dry this and then do a recap and show you a really close up. So don't go away. Okay, here's to recap. Now here is close up. Now, some parts didn't transfer perfectly, but that gives character to the piece. And the interaction of the color is really intense. So there you have it. Now this is a fairly simple two-step. The complicated part is cutting the masks, but as you can see, the shapes are very simple. There's no fancy cut work, and this is something that you can do at home. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. My deepest gratitude to all the wonderful submissions from all over. We need to show the world that we can keep on rolling despite setbacks and difficulties. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Please pay a visit to artwhisper88.com, which is my storefront. And any sales or donations will be greatly appreciated. They help to keep this channel going. Thank you, and I will see you next time.